What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I know you haven't seen me in a while. But anyways, before we get into that, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. I just got back from the gym. So I feel I feel stinky, but I feel refreshed. And
Stinky.
yeah, I feel not stinky, but like I sweated a lot. You saw my shirt when I walked in. It was like a freaking towel. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We haven't done this in a very long time, so I feel a little weird.
Yeah, I feel like, what do I say?
How do I start?
Yeah.
What do I do? Um, let's give them a quick update on our life because we've been gone.
Yeah.
We've been gone for a while.
5 months.
Yeah.
More than 5 months. I like 6 months, honestly.
Well, if we did a podcast that the baby was born
Yeah.
and then we were gone.
Yeah.
So if you want to update them a little bit on it.
So our baby's now 5 months. Well, she'll be 5 months, like in a week from when we're filming this, but she's 5
What's
months.
today's date? The 3rd. 5 days.
Yeah.
Well, 4 days technically because I'm posting this tomorrow.
Oh. Dang.
I ain't wasting no time. We've been gone for a while.
Yeah. So yeah, she'll be 5 months. What else is there? I mean, we've been pretty busy in September. Lots of weddings and even up to like for this October season. Yeah, pretty busy. I think the remaining of the year we're gonna be pretty busy with like, weddings and whatnot. But other than that, I mean, I want to let you talk about the update of our health journey.
Everything.
Even though we you didn't start the gym, right? From our last podcast, or no?
No.
No, okay. So
No.
I'll let you take control of that.
I don't think so. So yeah, life has been doing great. I'm on a new camera. If they're looking at me,
Yeah, give them that.
I got a Black
that.
Magic 6K. We're just getting into the cinematic, I guess, world or whatever you want to call it.
Little by little, we're gonna start upgrading our stuff. So that was one of the
My goal is to get
one of the things.
My goal is to get the Pro, the 6K Pro. So we have two 6Ks and just really like go in on what we're doing, not just with the wedding stuff and, what we're doing with the church, my new job, which I'll talk about, but also with our podcast. Like, I want to stand out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think standing out by the look and standing out, by different things. Like these mics are probably not going to be existence in the next couple months. Now don't judge my rapping here.
Was just like
I just wanted to see how it will look. So like we doing little things just to be a little different, stand out a little bit from the rest of all the podcasts that are out there. We've been doing this for a while. I've done this since 2020, and I think now it's like more than ever because of my life and what we're in right now. We can do that.
Isn't it crazy though? Yeah. Like how I was just looking back, like you said, you've been doing this for 4 years now, almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Because it was in the beginning. Well, yeah, because it was in the beginning of 2020. That's when COVID was like March-ish.
So right April? Before COVID started. So probably like 2-3 weeks before COVID started.
So the beginning of it. So almost 5 years. Yeah. And looking back, like all you started off with was a Blue Yeti and
a Canon 77D.
Yeah. And then look at now.
Now on your camera to my left is a Sony A7C. And then I'm right,
this big purchase that,
purchase right across from me.
Did.
And we was recording to the laptop. We got the Rodecaster, like little upgrades, we went from a Blue Yeti to now we're at Shure SM7Bs. And it's just crazy to see the progression. But I feel like
there's still more to elevate.
I'm not happy.
Satisfied?
I'm happy. I'm just not like
where you want to be.
Yeah. And there's just so many things. Things I want to talk about, but I don't want to be long and be like, like my dad, I'm going to close with this 6 times later. But no, so yeah, we've been working. We've been grinding. I started a new job. I'm no longer with Mercedes-Benz Stevens Creek. I'm now with LIVG Ministries, working there. I've been there for 2 months. 2 months.
I think so.
I'm gonna say 2 months. I'm an editor for his ministry for a ministry. Prophet Rob Sanchez. I'm an editor, one of his main editors now, and it's been incredible. It's been fun. It's been challenging in the sense of how can I be creative, from thumbnails to how can I be
Reels and
creative
stuff.
with reels? How can I capture something that's gonna hopefully touch somebody? Because this guy goes at 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna cut this because it's so good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's me every Friday when I get the stuff. Is like, bro, I don't know how to make this into a reel. It's so good. Like I have to say the whole thing. I have to cut them off, and someone would be like, "Yo," you know. So that's been fun. So I get to be home now. I've been home basically. I'm home full time because my work is full time from home. You know, Red Worship released an incredible song with
Oh my gosh,
Naomi
you
Rain.
guys! If you guys have not seen it, I mean, we've been sharing it on our stories,
Yeah,
and just like, even like the live recording we have posted on our stories. Like, if you guys not have heard it, "This Is Glory" by Red Worship featuring Naomi Rain. I highly suggest you guys go
yeah.
check it out. We'll have the YouTube link and all
I'll
the
put it
stuff
on
down
there.
below.
I would share a brief of it, but Red Worship
Copyright.
won't copyright me. What are their content creators?
Mia. Terrence.
But no, it's been incredible, man. Like
It's such a good song.
not only that, but like
so powerful.
next month we're gonna be like out. I'm gonna be in LA with them at Hollywood, and you know God is just expanding that territory and just
They were
exploding
just at the
it.
Dove Awards, and
They were just at the Dove Awards yesterday. Like just so many,
yeah.
you know, like granted we weren't nominated for nothing yet,
No,
but like the
just like
fact
being
that
there,
they were there, and
like representing
I say
Red
we,
Worship.
like if I'm,
Right. Well, I mean,
I'm
we're part of the
technically,
team,
yeah,
but we're not,
you know,
singers.
it's just cool, man. Like it's
Yeah.
just cool to be in the midst of what God has, but in the midst of all that, where's me? In the sense of where's what I do, where's the content that I shoot, where's that? And this is where the gym has become a big part of my life.
Do
I
you
went
think
from-
like? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I went from 297. I'm at 271 right now, and yeah, like it's nowhere near where I want to be. I'm trying to get to 200. It's probably going to take another 7 months to get there. But you just challenged me to this 30-day challenge where they're going to start seeing a lot of my content come out because of that.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, do you think? Cause I know you're kind of like in a rut.
Yeah.
These last few months, I would say, but really like the last few weeks, you're. I feel like you were trying to decide like, what do I do? Like, what kind of content do I want to do? I know you mentioned you want to do like dad stuff and fashion stuff, but I feel like right now, I feel like right now you're, I guess, I don't even know the word. I don't know purpose, I guess. Not purpose. But like since you're doing gym and like
my
challenge,
my life is revolved
I feel like you
around
can
the gym right now.
really focus on gym. I mean, I don't know if you ever considered gym content.
There's just so much out there.
I know. I mean, there's content everywhere though.
I'm just also not at the. I feel like I can't speak about it because my body doesn't look like it. But then
you're on a journey, and that's exactly
and
people
so
want to see that.
That's where then
people always just see the end results, like, oh yeah, look at he's buff, and like yeah, he can show me how to, bench press or whatever.
Yeah.
But like you're on a journey. People want to see that, like, hey, like I was this big, and look at how I am now. Like,
yeah,
and you can see, like, you have proof of like how you were. So I don't know, maybe like
no, but that's why now I am like. I've gotten out of my own head when it comes to that.
That's why I also challenged you, because I was like, I want to do a video. I want you to be creative in, your creative world, but like also intertwine it with the gym. So that's why, that's one of the reasons why I challenged you, but also for your health. But
well, I'll be honest, like the gym, it's not that I found purpose in the gym, but I found a new version.
I think you did.
I felt like I found a new version of me.
That's your purpose.
And it's incredible. I'm getting there like today. Like I just did push-ups that I could never do.
Oh, I was like,
yeah,
I still can do it. I'm like,
no, but I would struggle with 5. I just busted 10 like in 5
One day,
seconds.
one day I'll do one. I can't even go down.
Yeah. But I've found, in a sense, I guess, a new purpose in my life with the gym. And shouts out to Andrew from Red Worship. Like, he's really took me
He
under
was on the
his wing.
podcast, if you guys remember him.
Yeah. And he's really took me under his wing and has helped me. Now, like, he just lets me do what I do.
Fly.
Yeah, he's
letting you fly.
yeah, he's letting me fly. And shouts out to you, Andrew, man. Thank you for believing in me. And because granted, I needed to believe in myself, and I did. But to have like somebody who's not quote unquote blood believe in you, it's a little different. It hits a little different. So yeah, and then also having this new phone, the 16 Pro Max, man, it's so easy to create content. I don't have to take these big old cameras. You're getting yours today.
Yeah, but I could have had mine already.
I know we ain't gonna talk about that, but
yeah, talk about it.
No,
our title.
But yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool with the gym. My life changing when it comes to, work. I really feel transition happening to where, even this podcast is going to get to a place where, even this will provide, and the stuff that I do with content. I've seen it before. I've seen money from content before. With the first podcast, we had some money coming in, and then with this podcast, I haven't had no money come in, but like I've been able to.
You had money coming from
reach
Instagram.
A lot of people. Then I had I had Instagram. Money coming from like Instagram, so like I know it's there for me.
Yeah.
And when I was doing it,
you're at, yeah,
it was
you were doing content.
Like I was making some money.
I had quite a few $100, and that's
yeah,
close to like gas, groceries.
Yeah, I was getting groceries, gas. That was even paying a bill. You know what I'm saying? And it's there.
It is there.
It's there.
And I feel like
more than ever, it's there now.
I feel like people think that it's oversaturated, which I mean, it kind of is because everyone wants to just do content.
It's not.
But it's not at the same time because money.
Can I say something real quick about the oversaturation? There's how many people in this world?
Exactly.
And if there's only really like a very small percentage of this world that does content. I'm saying
like to the naked eye of like, the people that live in the States, like everyone does it. Like everyone wants to be a
there was like
influencer.
5 people.
Everyone
I wasn't the only one recording today. There was like 5 or 6 people recording.
No, I know. Like everyone wants to be an influencer. Everyone wants to be a content creator. Everyone wants to like, and that's good. I mean, do if you want to do that. If you actually have the passion for it.
Yes.
But like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people at the same time have that mindset of like, well, everyone's already doing it. Like no one's gonna watch me, But I feel like I don't know. You have it in you for sure.
Everyone says I have the voice for content. I have to look for content.
You have to look for content. You have the voice, and you also the voice. You even have like words of encouragement and stuff like that. So you could tie it all in together. And
I was looking at my notes, and something that Pastor Dwayne said. He said it. It was in August. He said, "Deploy habits of." He said, "Deploy habits of where you want to be, where you are now. Like, start these habits today that are going to fulfill the future, the tomorrow." Mm-hmm. And really, I had to lock in. I was locked in mentally. I feel like I'm locking in spiritually because I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. And we can even mention kind of that direction here in a little bit when it comes to the spiritual side for me. But I had to lock in physically. What good is it for me to be sitting in front of a camera on a podcast, a show, on social media, talking about the good, talking about motivating somebody or inspiring somebody. And then I go to edit and I'm like, bro, do you see this chin? Do you see this neck? Do you see your weight? Like, what are you doing? You're trying to motivate somebody, but you yourself are not motivated. You can speak it to others, but you can't even speak it to yourself. So I had a very big conviction about that for me. And so I had to turn that around. I remember talking to Andrew on a Thursday and telling him, hey man, like, I feel like I'm dealing with depression. Again, I feel like it's trying to come and creep in. And like, bro, I know it's my eating. I know it's my weight. And I really want to lock in. And he said Monday. So what do you mean? He's like, Monday, we'll start. It that quick. Like, I casted my cares on someone who I trust, and no hesitation, Monday. And my whole life changed 9 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago now. Like
Yeah.
this guy took a risk on me, and quote unquote, like he said, I took a risk on him, and I'm figuring it out.
Mhm.
I feel great. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I feel great.
Because it's a big thing.
Like I went from a size
You're
40
changing your
waist. I went from a
lifestyle.
size 40 waist,
Yeah.
40 waist to 36. You know what it's like to put on a shirt and still see a little bit of your neck now? Like, granted, this thick. Shout out to Pastor Stephen Ward. This one's real thick, but like, I'm starting to see my traps. My forearms are starting to bulge out. Like, I was looking at one of my workout videos that I recorded today, and I'm like, yo, look at, you can see
You can see
the
your-
leg
I
muscle,
know.
like where it divides. And I'm like, you can never see that. You know, this part of my stomach, I don't, right here, like it's the indent is there. Like, yo, what the heck, man? But it was me having to lock in mentally, to lock in even, physically. And I locked in physically. Like, I got my pre-workout, I got my creatine, I got my protein. I just had protein pancakes for brunch, because I didn't have breakfast this morning. Like, it's just different, man. It's different. I feel different, and nowhere near where I want to be, but I know the goal. And like Pastor Dwayne said in August, he's like, deploy habits of where you want to be, where you are now. You know, deliverance is found in your discipline. This is another thing that he said. Like, if I want to be delivered by a lot of things that have held me down my entire life, it's in my discipline. Aaron posted a video of him and finally like working out again at the
Yeah, I saw that.
he was at his house, at his parents' house, and they have like a home gym, and he said, consistency is not enough, and he just noticed, like, for him is discipline. And for me, yeah, that's real. I think for a lot of us, it's not just consistency, because I was, I feel like I mastered consistency at the gym right now.
Mhm.
Not mastered it, but like I became really good at it. And then now I'm just disciplined. It's just what I do. I wake up, it's what I do.
Discipline on what you eat and not, and
Yeah,
drinking a
it's
gallon of water and
yeah, it's just
avoiding sweets and all that stuff. So
it's literally become who I am today.
mhm.
It's not just going to the gym. It's like a lifestyle for me. It's being able to sit and not have to do this 50 times. Like, yeah, I might do it here and there, but like I don't have to do it 50 times anymore. It's just little things like that. And like I told you, we're taking flights. I'm gonna be getting on planes a lot soon. And I know it. I want to be comfortable. Like, what happened if I all of a sudden, hey, we're gonna be here and this is a dress code. Oh shoot, I'm not gonna be able to find nothing at the store because nothing fits me. No, I can actually go into H&M and know I can wear a size 36 pant waist now. Now let's get this, the core, so I can actually, and I'm starting to be able to buy shirts. But it was a shirt that I had in our closet, in our closet. Couldn't even close it. Bro, I closed it and it has room. Like, to me, that's, yeah, it gets me emotional just thinking about it. And I guess this is the topic of today is, you know, deliverance and discipline. Like, because I'm being disciplined, our whole family is changing.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like ever since you like locked in and kind of, started going to the gym and stuff, I feel like we've made that change as a whole family. Um, for me, I'm still learning a little bit to be more disciplined. I know I can be disciplined on myself and like not eat stuff that I shouldn't be, but I feel like I can be more. And by watching you like, do that, like man, I got to do that too. Because what example are we showing our daughter? Our daughters, but really Isla right now because she's the one that eats. Yeah. So even with her, like we're changing her lifestyle now. Young because growing up,
But doctor even said it, like she's a little bit on the
higher side. So, we've have to watch her as parents, making sure that she eats the right nutritious food and like stuff like that that's good for her.
But when there's no junk in the house, you can't eat it.
I was telling the doctor, I think you're the one that told me. You said that somebody had said, was it Andrew? I don't know.
Yeah, he said you win the battle. And
would you rather win the battle? Yeah. Would you rather no? Yeah, something. Yeah.
Would you rather win the battle at the grocery store or at home?
Well, not win. Would you rather fight the battle at the grocery store or at home? Like, what's more tempting to say no at the grocery store and then come home and then like it's not here, or have it in your home and like it's always there? Like it's just easier to grab.
You open one of those cabinets and it's just staring at you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's what I told the doctor. She was like, "Wow."
But even how do I say it? Like, even like the meal prepping and all that, and not having the excuse of, well, we're like Thursdays for me are usually all over the place because I know I have to be at church. This, just all kinds of stuff. Mm-hmm. Like it's 12:38 right now. When we're done this podcast, me and you tear down quickly, right? Hopefully, Emmy's still asleep. We tear down quickly. You're gonna cook some rice, so that way I can have my half cup of rice and my protein. Shouts out to Costco that they got the pre-cooked chicken that's already, tells you how many grams of protein it is, everything. Like now it's one, I'm saving money because now I don't have to go to Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, or Panda because that's the only thing by the house, by the church, right? I don't have to buy something to eat. I already have my own pre-cooked meal that I can take with me. All I got to do is throw it in the microwave. I'm drinking water, or those, what are those called?
Ice.
The little ice sparkling just to give me a little bit of flavor. They don't have any color. They, like they're not bad. They're not 0 calories, 0 sugars, 0 added sugars. Like they're actually, pretty good. Like I'll either take that or that, or, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take one of those and then water, which I don't have anymore. Gotta go to the store and get some. But it's a whole lifestyle change. You're saving money, but then you're also spending kind of more because you're getting the healthier stuff. We went to Sprouts. 3 bags was like $100 something, but it's quality. I had protein pancakes that were really good. I can taste the difference. The eggs, you can taste the difference. And even in like just every day, it's just little things. Because honestly, man, you know why we become so toxic? Because of the toxic things we put in our mouth. Mm-hmm. We eat so many toxic things
and dyes and
that literally it changes. It makes you a toxic person. You become toxic by what you eat. It's not just, oh, I'm toxic. You're a toxic person because of what you're watching. Yo, you can be watching the most Christian, faith-based, positive, encouraging, thing in the world. But if you're eating like crap, well, then your mind is full of crap. Your body's full of crap. So guess what? Crap comes out of your mouth. My mom's going to hate the fact that I said that word like 50 times right there, but it's the truth. But if I am not only listening to things that are positive, reading things that are positive, watching things that are positive, and then I'm also eating healthy or healthier, right? I'm eating good things. I'm eating things that don't have, all those antibiotics and all those, all that nasty stuff that they put in, all that processed stuff. Well, guess what? My mind's more clear. I can think better. I can work better. I don't know why, but last night slept 5 hours. Night before I slept 4.5. And I feel like I have energy like if I slept 8 hours. That don't even make sense to me. It's just changing. Our whole life is completely changed. And it's crazy. It's so true. That's why men are so important in a household.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. Like, as soon as you changed your style and like your, going to the gym and stuff, like I started going and changing stuff. So, yeah, it is true.
It's really the head will do what the rest of the body does. I'm sorry. The body does what the head first does. I think it before I react to it. My left arm will only do what my left arm wants to do.
Your brain tells it.
But my brain has to tell it what to do. Mm. I say walk out of my mouth or my brain, then my legs follow. So if I'm the head of the house, which is what the Bible talks about, men being the head or the shepherd, if I start changing things, the rest of the body will change. The rest of my family will change. If I lock in here, I can go and lock in here. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is gonna become a fitness, show or whatever, because it's not. But like, this is our life, and this is what we're living. We're starting to shoot pods again. We have to. It's that time again. We feel but now we feel it. Now there's no clutter of the mind. We can actually talk about things. I was so cluttered, and so I was honestly, being realistic here, and we can close like it's church service. We can end with this, but like, realistically, the reasons why I don't think I had the motivation or whatever you want to call it to do this was because I wasn't happy with me. Not only wasn't happy with me, but I just kept looking at the mirror disappointed. I was so disappointed that it's like, there's no point in me doing this. This is fake. I'm gonna put on a facade when I get in front of a camera, just to try to inspire somebody, only to listen to it, to edit it, to clip it, and it's still not registered to me, even though those words came out of my mouth. And I'm not saying when I look at myself now, I'm like, let's go. But I look at myself and I'm like, I see you. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like I have to apologize to our listeners and our viewers, because I wasn't giving y'all the best me. I was giving y'all a fake me. I was just giving you a small version of who I think I was. But realistically, I was just an insecure dude trying to speak. And hopefully by me speaking, my insecurities will leave. And it was just worse. And that didn't change for me until 10 weeks ago, when I got into that gym. And I started to focus on my body. He said Thursday, took Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 3 days of having to sit and mentally prepare myself for the war that I was going for. It wasn't just a war to get my body to look good. It's a war to fight for my life. Not because I'm unhealthy, which I am, and I'm getting healthier, but it was defeat this, so the rest of this can be fine. So y'all can be fine. So you don't have to worry about a toxic husband, because my husband's thinking clear. My husband's doing the things that he needs to do. Our daughters, daddy's a hero. Oh my God, look at that. He's, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's incredible. Today, took her to school. She gave me a hug. She goes, I love you, daddy. I love you too. She goes, I'm proud of you. She said, you going to the gym? I was like, yeah. Messed me up. My little 6-year-old. If my little 6-year-old is seeing the progress that her dad's doing, she wouldn't be able to say that if I never locked in. Mm-hmm. I talked way too much. You say something.
I have nothing else to say. Yeah. You want to say also, like, yeah, I am. Like I texted you yesterday, I'm proud of you. And, I'm always going to be next to you.
Yeah, man.
I can see the change.
We in this for the long haul, man. You stuck with me. I already told you this. I'm excited. I'm excited to be doing this again. And got some cool things coming up. And yeah. Go ahead and end it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode. Let us know what you thought about it, and if there's any ideas or subjects that you guys would like to hear. And yeah, Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.